everyone. We are live at the post-game press conference after the game between Latvia and Great Britain. The final score was 79-63, and we have head coach of Great Britain, Mark Stuttel, and number 3, Benjamin Mockford. Coach, your thoughts about the game?
I'll let Ben go first.
It was a tough game. Obviously, Latvia are an extremely talented team and well-drilled team. I guess you could say our backs were against the wall from the start, but I'm happy with the way the guys came out and we fought right up until the end. But yeah, it's an extremely tough game. We fought to the end, and that's all I've got really.
Coach, could you please add something?
Yeah, congratulations to Latvia. To very, very high-performing basketball team. And obviously already qualified for the World Cup, so we knew that we were in for a difficult challenge. I think that they're extremely talented, but not only that, they know, how to utilise their talent and how to maximise their players in different areas of the game. And in preparing for the game, we understood that we had to be really solid in a lot of areas of the game. And I think we'll reflect back on it and say we could have tidied up certain areas of our play. But with that being said, to echo Ben's thoughts, this is a challenging environment, and we've got a range of guys in our group now who've got different levels of international experience. And I think for those guys to be able to be exposed to that level of international experience and fight and compete the way that we did, particularly when the game was creeping away at certain points. I'm really proud of the effort and the competition within our group, and that's something that we have to try and build on for the future.
Thank you. Are there any questions from the audience? Thank you, and great luck in upcoming games.
Thank you.
So we are back live with the second part of the press conference after the game between Latvia and Great Britain. The final score was 79-63, and we have head coach of Team Latvia, Luka Banki, and number 25, Martin Šlakse. So, as usual, head coach, your thoughts about the game, please.
Let's say another great win. I have to congratulate with the players. One more effort to who proved their mentality and their desire to stay focused despite the achievement. We will like to make our fans happy one more time. I think the way the people is participating is the best reward for those guys who are doing an amazing job from day one to make this mission complete. And the next, it's about all the stuff. Not to forget that this achievement involved players, and you know how many players participated during all the process, but also a staff. Amazing colleagues, coaches, volunteers, together with all our management and all the physio-medical staff who are doing an amazing job to make all that stuff happen. So we are not magicians. Behind this team, it's an amazing job from everybody. And the way the team is performing from our side is the way to say one more time, thanks for everything happened and from everything we have.
Thank you. Martin, could you please share your thoughts about this game?
It's a great victory for us, especially in front of this home crowd. It's always fun to play in front of these kind of fans who support us, they believe in us, and they are just pushing us forward every time. So I feel like coach prepared us really well for the game mentally, so we were ready to play against their physical basketball. And I feel the plan worked, especially in first half. They just scored like 28 points, so we just had to execute.
Thank you. We can move on to the questions from the audience. Do we have any at the moment? Mari, just a second, please. Mari.
Coach, congrats on qualifying for the World Cup. It's the second time for Latvia basketball as a whole, including women's team. Do you know how many staff members have qualified for the second time, and which they are?
No.
Arturs Visockis Rubenis and Ansis Biedris.
Okay.
So my next question is, Coach, what are your next goals with the Latvian team?
As to select the players, continue to follow them during their activity, select the best roster possible for the next window, and collect the 2 more wins. Because actually, we already secure our position in the group, the qualification, but still we are trying to arrive at the draw with the best ranking possible. And the only way we have to control it is to collect wins. Not to forget, we start from the pre-qualification round, still in mind the environment, the entire environment, mentally and technically, we had during that summer. We played against Romania and Belarus, trying to make the first step to the World Cup, with everybody around who was so pessimistic about our chances. I remember one journalist sent me a podcast where they were talking about my arrival here. They said it doesn't make any sense to bring a coach, international coach, trying to qualify for World Cup when everybody knows that Latvia has 0 chances to go to World Cup. So please let me dedicate to him this achievement. And next, I told you, the goal and the purpose is to prepare the team and achieve and collect 2 more wins, because we really need, facing such a competitive team like Turkey and Greece, to prove one more time the reason why we are in the top of the standing. There are many talks around FIBA in those windows, EuroLeague teams who allowed, not to allow players to play, federation who complain. We are going forward, we are not talking, we are just working, and we are generating basketball. That's what makes me very proud of those guys. We will never complain about the roster we present, because we are super proud of the players we show every single window. And the way they are playing prove how much they care of the national team.
Yes, one more question.
Coach, congrats on the win and qualification for the World Cup. In Greece, you played about 7-8 main player rotation, and today there's mostly everybody got minutes and similar minutes. That was already one of the game plans before the game.
Yes, of course. It's not realistic to play a window such a high intensity games without to involve everybody. I knew also in Greece that everybody was ready to play, ready to perform. They have a proper focus and mentality. Here they give the proper value to every single possession. So if it's a matter to make one defensive possession, everybody will spend the best effort to make a stop. If it's a matter to play one offensive possession, everybody knows exactly what he has to do to make the team efficient. So it's not a matter of minutes, but it's a matter of desire to be here and to participate.
And Janis Strelnieks played just 4 minutes because he had some minor injury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congrats, coach. About Strelnieks, is there any information how serious is injury?
No, only doctor suggests not to use him anymore. We were fine. I mean, I know my squad. Troubles generate insights.
Okay, the second question about your contract. Everybody now talks that we must keep you till the Eurobasket 2025. What are your view or what do you think now about the extension of our contract?
This is not the place where to talk about that. I know that I really enjoy the moment. I really enjoy and I move forward to the next step. I like this team. I like these people. They make my job so easy. Probably the easier job in my career. They are so focused. They have such a sense of belonging. I can tell you very honestly, they made me cry on a locker room in the past. The way they perform, the way they behave, it's something amazing, who will be forever in my memory, forever. This is, I don't want to say the best team ever, for sure the best people ever. And as I told you, the easiest job ever. That's it. From tomorrow, I will start into a new chapter in my career, a new chapter in my season. So time for me to look forward. I'm ready to be here in February, and I will spend every single day to be here and to be worthy of the support that I receive from everybody. Federation, players, fans, everybody is making me so, make me feel so part of this process that I think it's better to talk about emotions. That's it. Talk about contract, make everything so bad and sounds so bad that I told you. From tomorrow, for me, we'll start a new chapter, a new country, a new adventure, a new opportunity. And so I'm overexcited. But what gives me so much energy are those guys.
Coach, I guess.
Fuck, Martin, she's becoming nervous.
I'm good.
I'm enjoying. Let's take some good food
I'm just
here.
here to smile and wave.
Coach, I guess you received congratulations from Coach Itudis, also from all of our fans and Basketball Federation. Have you received some memorable congratulations from Italy, like from Dino Meneghin and others?
No, to tell you the truth, nobody congratulate from the Italian Federation, but I have many friends in basketball who really push and support. But the only congrats from Italy that I really take care is my family. That's it. And they arrived very sharp. I know they were watching the game, supporting. I'm a bit disappointed because they never came to Latvia. They are kind of busy. I try to explain them how special is this place. I'm pretty sure that sooner or later they will come to see live what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have a question. You were speaking about emotions. Were there any celebration after it was clear that you qualified for a World Cup with Latvia?
Let's say our fans celebrate also for us in Greece. We don't need to make any other extra celebration. We let them celebrate and we were still focused in the next game.
Right, so we are ending the second part of the press conference with Team Latvia. Thank you for watching and have a great games future.
Thank you.